the Two of Cups with their partner, with their person, with their wife. And that is why they took this action to absolutely destroy you and get rid of you and discard you and get you out of the way. Yes. Because you escaped just in time, most likely. Just in time, and you were not supposed to. Queen of Wands. King of Swords in reverse. And that is why they got these two involved here. A Queen of Wands and a King of Swords in reverse. No, it has something to do with your beauty. Ew. It has something to do with someone's beauty. They wanted you in poverty. In lack, with nothing. That is how they kept you for years. You struggled through absolute poverty with this person while they manipulated you into, oh yeah, come be employed with me. Meanwhile, you were just in more poverty. And on top of that, you probably had more debt, walking away from this person than you did before because they wanted you to make horrible financial decisions. They made them for you after they took control over your life. Yeah, this was a plan. They planned this. The World. But you ended that cycle out. You said, I'm done with this. Ace of Wands, I'm going my own path. I'm going my own path. I don't want to have anything to do with you anymore. Two of Wands, yeah. You rejected this person. You rejected this person and their offer, and they wanted revenge. Because you didn't know. Like, let me just put that out there. Someone here did not know how deep this actually went. Someone didn't know how bad the fraud was. Somebody did not know how deep it went. All somebody knew is that something is wrong. Somebody just started having questions like, why do you want me to be employed with you when it makes absolutely no sense? It makes no financial sense. You're giving me the wrong advice. Like, somebody here just started getting like red flags that something was wrong. That somebody was being manipulated and gaslighted and misled. The Hangman, that this person wanted you stuck. They were trying to get you stuck in a really bad situation. They wanted you stuck in a really bad situation, and it has a lot to do with money and poverty. Queen of Swords in reverse. They're manipulative, extremely manipulative and cold-hearted. One thing that you probably could have also realized now is that this person lied to you all that time and made you believe that they were doing it because they wanted to help you, or that it was good for you, or it was the best option for you, or that it was beneficial to you, right? So one of the red flags that could have come up in the end is realizing that it's not, though. Like, it's not what's best for you. This is not what would have been the best advice. This is horrible advice. Like, this is not what somebody should have been telling their child to do. This is not what somebody should have been teaching their child or their stepchild or whoever to make these kind of decisions. This is not how you run a business. Also, the manipulation of taking control over all of your decisions, like wanting to file all the documents and paperwork for you, not explaining to you what they're even doing or why they're doing it, doing things behind your back in your name. Like, all of these things is what made you realize this. And you could have gotten involved in this situation when you were younger, when you were young and naive. And maybe only through time, when you got older, did you realize what was actually going on. You might have had to get more experience, more life experience, more business experience, more figuring it out on your own to realize that there's something wrong here. Like, this person knew that, though. They knew that you were young, you were impressionable, you trusted them. Yeah, you trusted them. And they came off like this. They came off like, oh, I want to help you, and this is the best thing for you, and you should be employed here because it'll bring you all these benefits, and I'm going to do all this stuff for you because I'm so nice and I care about you. You thought they were doing this because they care. Because you honestly probably thought in your mind, this person would never do something to that would be bad. They would never do something that would harm you in the end. They would never do something or get you wrapped up in something that could be very detrimental for you. You didn't think that they would do that. You didn't think that people would get you involved in things that would harm you. You trusted them. You didn't think that they would get you involved in things that would harm you or fuck you up in the end. You didn't think that they would do that to you. You thought that you could trust them. You thought that they meant good for you. Yeah, you thought that this was someone that you could trust. You trusted this person. Two of Cups. The Moon. But there was a lot of hidden things that you did not know. You were young. You were too young to understand. Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they didn't give you certain information. They didn't send certain documents. They didn't file certain documents. They didn't tell you certain information. Nine of Cups in reverse. It was because they wanted to make you poor and keep you codependent on them. They didn't want you to be independent. They did all of this to keep you from being independent. They didn't want you financially stable. They did everything to make sure you never reached financial stability in your life. Yeah. The Knight of Wands. Yeah. Yes. That's what this is about. It's about this person, how crooked they are, how corrupt they are. Lovers. That was just a cover-up. This is a cover-up. It's a fucking lie. It's a straight-up lie and a cover-up. To cover up what this person did, okay? There was like, what the fuck is this? Stupid. It was to have you judged harshly. Yeah, they wanted you put under judgment instead of them. They didn't want to face karma. They wanted you judged instead of them for being who they are, what they are. They were hoping that judgment would fall on you instead of them. But it doesn't, you don't deserve it. And you want to know why? For one, you trusted them. You didn't realize, you know, they always say, okay, in court, they'll say to you like, you know, ignorance isn't an excuse. But in some cases, if you don't know any better, because you don't understand certain systems, you don't understand business, you don't understand certain things, the way things run with taxes and health insurance and business and employment, if you don't understand certain things, it's way easier for someone to come along and give you the impression that they know everything and they will help you, or that this is a great idea, or this is not illegal at all. They really, if you are ignorant to certain things, then they can come in and manipulate you. Okay? And the second thing is, once you started realizing that this was wrong, or that this is not good, or this is not beneficial, or this is actually corrupt and fucked up, and they've been lying to you and manipulating you, you got out of that. You woke up and you said, I can't be a part of this. I can't do this. I don't want to have, first of all, you didn't want to, but second of all, you made changes to make things right. It's not just that you said, I don't want to be a part of it, but you actually walked away from it and then told yourself that you need to do things and change things to make it right, because you felt guilty. You felt that it was wrong. You made the active changes to not just distance yourself from it, but to seek forgiveness for whatever that was, okay? I don't know how to put this. It's like you wanted to make it right. If you felt like somebody had done something wrong, you wanted to feel like you were making it right again. Like you were correcting the mistake, if that makes sense. You wanted to correct the mistake because you realized that it wasn't right. Like something was just off, okay? You didn't want to be a part of it, right? So this is not just like realizing that there was a crime and being like, oh, I don't want to be a part of it. It's like realizing it was a crime and going, oh my God, I need to correct this, and then going and reporting the crime, right? That's what I'm talking about here. You went and reported the crime. You went and made certain decisions to try and correct the mistake because you realized, it's like you woke up and you realized, you got out of that energy of being ignorant and going, oh my God, fuck, this is not just a little bit of shady. This is like real corruption, and this might be criminal. You got out of it, distanced yourself from it, and you might have even reported it. okay? And this person wanted you placed under judgment for getting away from them, from escaping them, this criminal. And all of the illegal things that they have been doing, maybe even without your knowledge, in your name. You don't even know how deep this goes. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, my cards are all over the table now. I don't even know where to start. Let's just start with, let's just start how this person wanted you put under judgment. Or actually, I'm being told no. I'm being told to start what was going on underneath all of this. Why you were being called by God, by your angels, by the divine to walk away from this person. You were being called, you were being guided to walk away. Why? Because of something to do with mortgage or something to do with a home, right? Something going on with the home, right? Innocent, because you were innocent. Because you were innocent. And you shouldn't have to go down for somebody else's crimes. You were innocent. That is why they targeted you. That is why this person targeted you. Because you were innocent. Because you were naive. Because you were trusting. Because you didn't believe that they would do something like that to you. Because that's how innocent you were in this situation. You are innocent. You did not get into this willingly. If you had known how deep the corruption went, if you had known how much they were lying to you and manipulating you, you would have never gone into this. You would have never agreed to any of it had you had known the extent of it. Never. And you were innocent and trusting. A catfish. Yeah, this person was a catfish in your life. They made you believe something that wasn't even true, that wasn't even real. Offshore account. That's what was going on beneath the surface that you didn't even know about. That's the motive for the overdose. And that's the motive why they wanted you dead and gone and out of here. It's because they pulled you into something that you should have never been a part of because you were innocent. It has something to do with cryptocurrency or currency. And then we have the letter N. Yeah, landlord. You might have lived with these people. Maybe you didn't live in the same apartment or in the same house, but you definitely lived very close to them. Maybe you lived under the same roof, but in different apartments. I don't know. This person might have been your landlord. You were paying rent to this person here, pharmacy. Yeah, mortgage and landlord. You were paying rent to this person, and that is another thing. That is another reason why you walked away, because you realized that they were laundering money using your account, and it had absolutely no benefit, absolutely no fucking benefit. A fake employer promising you a bunch of benefits, saying, yeah, I'll pay you this and pay you that, only for them to say this is your rent and you have to pay it back to them. That's laundering money over your account. Yeah, and they didn't want you to realize this. Broker, they wanted you to stay broke, or they wanted to use you as the broker. You were the middleman. You were the middleman. You were the broker, right? Unwillingly, unknowingly. Cyber stalking. Saying something about a chronic illness and this. The overdose, right? This was going to be the alibi that you had a chronic illness. Oh, that's new. Okay. Crown chakra and A. N-A. W or M. No, someone is a thief. Or these letters, N-O. A weapon. What else? A judge. The law. These letters could be significant. M-A-I-N. C. Forgery. Forgery on a C or forgery on a contract. Yeah, like I said, if there's a work contract, it's forged. Nobody signed a work contract. That's forgery. That's not a real signature. If there is a contract, a work contract, it's fake. The signature on it is fake. Nobody signed that contract. Injury. Affair. That's what he gets into, right? That's what this employer actually gets into. What nobody can see. They didn't want it to be investigated. They didn't want their money laundering to get investigated. Yeah. This fake employer didn't want to get investigated after you realized that they are a fucking fraud and a liar, okay? So what is this here about this tower? Comes out again, and crown chakra, and yeah, my crown chakra is already telling me. My crown chakra already told me something earlier when these two pages came out next to the tower, which might have something to do with children. And now it just keeps coming out. Crown chakra. Coerced. You were coerced into something. Yeah, you were. You were coerced. That should be considered coercion, what was done to you. Because of the dark web. That's whatever that is, you did not know. You did not know that. Camera. This person wanted revenge on you. They wanted revenge because they might have gotten pulled in for questioning because you reported them, or they knew that they were going to get pulled in for questioning because you reported them, and they wanted revenge. So they made a deal on social media, or they made a social media deal with W or with M. And now they're exposed. They're exposed. They will be. You can bet on it. And it's going to be a chain reaction. Because something here was a catfish and you are innocent. You are innocent of everything. Ever since you met this person, you've been innocent. That's why they targeted you. H, an eviction. Something about an eviction was something about you leaving the house, why you moved out. Why you moved out? Why did you move out? They probably lied about that too, right? A contract. They lied about a contract. Like I said, that contract is fake as fuck. Nobody ever signed a contract, and that's the sign of the message. Sign. Nobody signed a contract. It's fake. Look at the signature. It's a robbery. They robbed this. Oh. Why are you showing me these letters? Because of screenshots? I asked why somebody is showing me these letters. Because of screenshots. That a detective has? Of a betrayal. Those letters? E and a death certificate. South Pacific. Game over. ENS J. ENS J. JENS. Yeah. It's a child. It's a water sign child and it's a fire sign child. Or it's children. It's children. And now they're gonna get exposed. What else do we need to know about this tower? Hacker. So it's a hacker that goes into people's private files and gets pictures of little children, huh? But someone here is protected by angels. Yeah, they fucked with the wrong one. This piece of shit fucked with the wrong one, I can tell you that much. I don't know how the fuck long this disgusting perv has been doing this, but they fucked with the wrong one today. Because they are getting the wrath of God. I can guarantee you what they did to children, they are going to get the wrath of God on their head and on their soul for this. Their time is up. Pressing charges. Yeah, the angels. God is pressing charges on this person's soul. What's left of it. Phone. He's a P word. Pregnancy, phone, pressing charges, protected, DUI. He's a P. He's a P file, isn't he? He's a fucking perv. But there's a digital footprint. There's a digital footprint on this disgusting human being, really. He's a liar. He's a liar. Lying about what? Oh, K. Or K is lying. Okay, so what? It's somebody that he has around him that's lying for him, huh? Or that's why someone else is lying to protect him. Protective order comes out. Somebody's lying to protect this person. Why the fuck would you protect somebody that is abusing children, huh? Unless you are an abuser yourself. This person, there's two people here. There's a couple here. And one person is protecting the other. Why? Because they are an abuser themselves. That's why. This is what they're protecting. Their grandchildren? Their grandchildren? Yeah. Mail fraud? All their fraud. So what? They sell their own children until they're grown up, and then when those are grown up, they end up selling their grandchildren? Or what is this, huh? Stolen money. Money is stolen. Stolen money. Or they get money by stealing what? Pictures? Privacy invasion. By invading people's privacy. Or the police. Or help and A. Buying, jail or prison. They don't want to go to jail or prison, and it has something to do with buying. What the fuck? This is the sacrifice they made here. Physical disease and traveling. D. Australia. Traveling to Australia. What is going on here? They thought that they were doing something undercover with this restraining order. Driving by to intimidate someone. Intimidation and driving by. A gang member. Oh, they're getting their gang members to drive by and intimidate someone. To report, because you wanted to make a report and testify against these people, or you reported them. So after you reported this person because of completely unrelated things, they then had a gang member or their little, I don't know, watchdog come over and try and intimidate you out of making a report. And they want to get revenge on you because of some sort of an injury on a camera. Some sort of abuse on camera, or what? H. A detective. They robbed something. Because they're running an online business. With currency on the internet, with internet cryptocurrency. Internet cryptocurrency online business. And they have an agreement here. So they made an agreement for a natural death. G, or they made an agreement with G. For information. What do you mean? What about this online business here? Cryptocurrency on the internet. South Pacific and a Google search. Something is falsified and fabricated here with F. Intoxicated. For a lawsuit. So in order to intimidate someone because you made a report and they don't want to be exposed, they decided to try and get a lawsuit here with a G, and they falsified and fabricated something on the internet. Because of a bank account and the choices that they made. Manipulation, South America. What are you trying to tell me here? G. G. This is why they manipulated something with G. Because of the truth about some sort of tax evasion and the truth about an eviction. They manipulated something with G because they saw you as a threat. And they wanted to burn or destroy the evidence. Or they wanted to destroy you, the Middle East. And this has to do with court, DNA test, this has to do with testifying in court. Or somebody trying to testify in court that somebody was depressed about a relationship. How does all of this tie in to this employment that they're trying to cover up, huh? Because it's an opportunity. Because saying all this shit about you is just an opportunity for them to hide why they were paying you or what was going on here. Because what they were doing to you was absolutely corrupt here, kidnapping. An accidental death in the Caribbean or with a car. A break-in. Because they were in possession of something that they sold here. Or it has something to do with somebody selling their soul because of a breakup. Or selling something because of a breakup. Okay, what are you trying to tell me about here? What are you trying to tell me about here? A deal that they made. A deal that they made. Yes, it's about a deal that was made. With money laundering. To cover up their money laundering Sacral chakra and taxes. Or the deal that this person made with you back then was because they wanted to launder money over your account, or it has something to do with their taxes, okay? I'm not sure. Or the deal that they made was to cover this up. The bank account and a camera. What? An opportunity. An opportunity for a lawsuit to say that something was stolen. What was stolen? A digital footprint. An opportunity to cover up a digital footprint with a lawsuit. PPP comes out again. Oh, their opportunity for this lawsuit was to claim that you are what? A prostitute? Somebody driving by, a driving by. Gossip and slander. Something is gossip and slander. When it comes to pictures. What pictures? You're absolutely fucking disgusting. Child Protective Services. So child pictures. An investment that they made. So this disgusting perv had to cover up the fact that they were selling pictures of children, okay? So they made a deal with someone. And then they said that that is why you were employed with them, or what? Money. I'm trying to cover up what the money was for, huh? The money was to support you. Yeah, right. G. Why does G keep coming out? Because of a testimony. Oh, because of a report and a testimony that G made. What does he have to do with it? Or she? E. K. S. Because it has to do with S and K. And an online business. Or that's why they got S and K or G to report an online business, because that was helping this perv cover up his crimes with his business. N. Metadata. Somebody needed an alibi for an STD. Metadata. N. Hush money. Tell me more about the report of this person here, G. That was just part of the plan to get this G person here. And that's the smoking GUN, is that they got this G person to make a report about an online business as a thief. Or a thief is now getting bad news because of a child. Wow, that was loud. Why is somebody getting bad news because of a child? Because they tried to because they tried to say somebody is jealous and a kidnapping. Somebody, Caribbean or car, somebody is jealous and is planning a kidnapping. The fuck? Choice. A catfish. Something with a catfish profile. Whatever they did here with a catfish profile is a trap. Europe and O. In the UK. A restraining order and a secret society. So, whatever is going on here, I'm not sure. This person is definitely into some really gross things, disturbing things, heartbreaking things, if I'm being honest. And then he got some sort of a G person here to make a report and report an online business or report something about you to divert the attention off of them and to make you look like you're doing what exactly, okay? Having lovers. Stolen, jealous. Claiming that somebody stole something because they're jealous. Stole what? A kidnapping on a phone. What is this? Jealous and a kidnapping? That somebody is stealing a child because they're jealous? What the fuck? An opportunity. What do you mean an opportunity? Hallucinogen. And a credit card? What is this? Jealous and a kidnapping with pharmaceutical drugs? This is a warning for a birth certificate and something at a property? What do you mean it's a warning? It has to do with something that's going on in court and some sort of medical records or a court record. A violent crime involving this. What are you trying to tell me about? What is this with stealing and a kidnapping? It always just comes back to this, right? That this sick fuck didn't want to get exposed for this. So he used the opportunity to say that you are jealous of who? Okay, not sure. Some sort of robbery that's going on here. Robbery, stolen, kidnapping, and somebody being protected by angels because of a robbery. A kidnapping. Yes. What is going on here? D. DI offer. Somebody has been made an offer. DI ID. What do you mean they've been made an offer? This person is corrupt. M. Something M did for cash. Or this person was made an offer, what, to work together in the past in Dubai, for Dubai, with Dubai. DI and then DUI. to do this. Oh, so they were offered this in the past and they said yes. And they said, oh, that's great. I actually know a couple kids around here. Investigation. Intoxicated. No. Then what are you trying to tell me about? A protective order and mail. Protecting mail? A meeting to buy something? A meeting to buy something. What do you mean, a meeting to buy something? K. F. H. K, F, and H. A meeting to buy something on a security camera. That's why they made a meeting to buy something from K, F, H, a money or a paper trail, N, P. A broker, G. G is a broker. G is a middleman. Why does G keep coming out? Because of an investment that this person made to cover something up by saying someone is obsessed and sabotage you. So whoever this G is, this is the person that they turned to, I guess, when they needed help coming out of this, right? When they needed help covering this up. So then they got in touch with G. Why? Why did they get in touch with G? It made a meeting with G here to make some sort of report about an online business. And to say someone is jealous. Why did they make a meeting with G here? Pull G into this. Because K is a narcissist, that's why. Because K is a narcissist, okay? Who is also helping this person do stuff on the dark web. So K is an absolute narcissist who's covering up for a perv, doing shit on the dark web. Car. I. Car, I. And then Car bribed someone here to make a death sacrifice. So Car, or K, bribed someone here, most likely this G person, to then make a death sacrifice so that her and her disgusting husband, that are both narcissistic psychopaths, won't get exposed for what they're doing on the dark web here. Yeah, because they don't want the fact that they've been doing stuff with babies and Russians to get tied to their bank account, right? Protective order. So they created some sort of spell work here with a protective order, or they created a fake protective order, or they created some sort of manipulation pretending like they are protecting someone or something because they're corrupt. And they only did it to protect themselves. Yes, that's what they did here because of what they were doing at a property, mortgage and property, because of what they were doing from their home, from their fucking home. What they were doing at home. What, with children? With children or with grandchildren? You fucking disgusting creeps, really. Can't even make it up. Kidnapping. Oh, and this. So then they bribed G. Okay, so I get it. G is the one that was then bribed money to kidnap you and give you a kill shot. Because they are thieves that have been transferring money here, L, and they're projecting. And trying to bind something to someone else so that they don't have to go to jail. Because of everything they've done that is falsified and fabricated. And this was absolute betrayal. Because of what's going on in their home. What happened in their home? A physical disease. You disgusting piece of shit. Pictures. Pregnancy and physical disease because they're pedos. DI. Property. Why does that keep coming out? What they were doing in their property. Why do you keep showing me property? The letters N. Because of the letter N. J. Because they are pedophiles targeting their own grandchildren. That's why. Disgusting. That's why all of this was premeditated. Subpoena. They're going to burn in hell, though. They're definitely going to burn in hell for this. Especially someone's mother that allowed this. Because she's a fucking abuser as well. Enraged. Why are they so angry, huh? Because they're hackers. Enraged about the hacking? What do you mean? F. That's why they hacked you. That's why these P-files that don't want to be caught being P-files, because they know what happens to P-files in prison, right? Yeah, people don't like child abusers. So they were enraged, so what they ended up doing was hacking you, apparently, and siphoning off of your sacral energy and planning on getting rid of you the entire time so that they can cover up the fact that they are P-files. Both of them, huh? That's what they have in common? That's what they're doing in the Middle East with all this hush money. Oh, the money in Dubai, huh? And all that hush money. This is a warning for them because something is happening here in court. It's a warning for them because these people are fucking P-files. That's why. This accountant. There's an accountant here, or there's something to do with accounting. He's a fucking disgusting P-file, Mr. IRS here. Money laundering, gossip and slander, and that's why he didn't want to go down for his money laundering, yeah, his job or business. That's the only thing that's coming out these days, guys. That's the only thing that's coming out these days. Is that somebody is a fucking P-file. And this one, and his wife. His wife too? Interesting. Injury. That's the motive for the attack. That's this K person's motive for the attack. Is that she's covering for P-file her husband. That's why she's paying people here to have someone assaulted like this. And getting shit from the pharmacy to get rid of someone because of all the evidence that's going to prove that these two people here, this couple, this married couple, they're two fucking P-files, okay? That use their own children and grandchildren to get rich. You're gonna fucking burn in hell. I'm sorry. I gotta really... I could say a lot. I could say a lot of other things right now, but yeah, they did it for their bank account. All that money, right? So how are all those vacations, huh? Kay. How'd you like all those vacations? How'd you pay for them, huh? Thailand, Ibiza, Venice, Greece, Europe, Asia. How did you pay for all of those vacations, huh? All with money that you made off of selling pictures of your own fucking grandkids online, you sick fucking bitch. Copycat. Yes. Oh, that's how you paid for all those vacations. Oh, that's why you were on vacations, huh? Month to month, every single fucking month. Just blowing through all that money, huh? That you made off of selling kids online. You are a sick bitch, and so is your husband. And that's for the prosecutor or the district attorney in their case. Or that's why there's a case. Against who? Huh? Against who? Against a stalker and their camera. Against a stalker and their camera. Traveling. Undercover job or business. I'm so done with this. I really hope that this prosecutor, district attorney is doing his job, really. Not running in circles, trying to follow the fake trail that these P-files are setting up for them to make them divert and not look at what they have been doing here to oh God. September and someone's husband. April and an Aquarius. A Libra. An Aries and a Cancer. A Leo. And January. Somebody in-law or in-laws. November. Oh man, okay. I'm getting out of this reading, guys. I hope that this helps whoever is meant to help. I hope that it gave somebody answers they were looking for. I'm gonna leave it at that, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.